What we found in Egypt is only the highlands of it. Another very fascinating aspect of this testimony is that the ancient Egyptian priests found multiple caches of books and documents, which they then spirited away to the Library of Alexandria in Egypt. And we are told that the burning of the Library of Alexandria was a false flag, and the only thing they really burned was the census records, and the Romans took all of the real books, all the ancient stuff cataloged by the Egyptians, and hid it away in where? The Vatican Library.
The lost city of Heracleion, known to the ancient Egyptians as Thonis, was a submerged city near the mouth of the Nile River, off the coast of modern-day Alexandria, Egypt. Its discovery in the early 2000s by underwater archaeologist Frank Goddio and his team was a landmark event in archaeology. For centuries, Heracleion had been considered nothing more than a legend, known only through a few rare inscriptions and ancient texts. Heracleion served as a gateway to Egypt, acting as one of the primary ports of entry for Greek trade before the establishment of Alexandria. This made it a bustling hub of commerce, culture, and religion. The city was also a center for the worship of the god Amun-Gereb, the supreme god of the Egyptians at the time. One of the most significant religious events held in Heracleion was the annual Mysteries of Osiris ceremony, which celebrated the resurrection of the god Osiris. Artifacts and inscriptions found underwater suggest that this ceremony involved a procession from the temple of Amun-Gereb in Heracleion to the temple of Amun in Canopus. The city's remains are located around 6.5 kilometers off the coast, submerged under 30 to 45 feet of water. The excavation revealed a vast treasure trove of artifacts, statues, and architectural wonders that provide invaluable insights into ancient Egyptian civilization and its interactions with the Greek world. One of the most remarkable finds was the discovery of giant statues, some over 5 meters tall, beautifully carved and incredibly well preserved in the silty bottom of the bay. These statues represent a mix of Egyptian gods and goddesses, pharaohs, and Greek rulers, highlighting the cultural blend that characterized the city. Gold coins and weights made from bronze and stone were also discovered, shedding light on the city's trade and economic system. Among the most intriguing discoveries were dozens of small limestone sarcophagi, believed to have been used for mummified animals brought as offerings to the gods. These, along with the remains of more than 64 ancient shipwrecks, tell the story of a city deeply connected with the divine, where commerce and religion were intertwined. An interesting comparison can be drawn between Heracleion and the ancient city of Pompeii in Italy. Both cities were lost to natural disasters. Heracleion to rising waters and earthquakes, Pompeii to a volcanic eruption, and both lay forgotten for centuries. The rediscovery of each has provided a snapshot of life in an ancient city, offering insights into the daily lives, cultures, and economies of the past. While Pompeii offers a glimpse into Roman life frozen in time by volcanic ash, Heracleion reveals its story through the preservation of artifacts beneath the sea. Both sites challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations, but the underwater preservation of Heracleion offers a unique perspective, particularly in the conservation of organic materials and metals that would not have survived on land. The discovery and ongoing excavation of Heracleion challenge our perceptions of ancient history, providing evidence of the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations through trade, religion, and culture. The artifacts and structures found beneath the waters of the Mediterranean are a testament to the city's significance in the ancient world, offering a vivid picture of its splendor and the daily lives of its inhabitants. Cleopatra's palace in Alexandria, submerged beneath the waters of the eastern harbour near the modern city, is a site of immense archaeological and historical significance. This palace, part of the larger royal quarter of ancient Alexandria, was a centre of political power, cultural achievement, and architectural grandeur during the reign of Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. The discovery of the palace's ruins underwater has captivated historians, archaeologists, and the public alike, offering a unique glimpse into the life of one of history's most enigmatic figures and the period she lived in. The underwater explorations have revealed a wealth of artifacts, including statues, coins, jewelry, and everyday objects that paint a vivid picture of life in Cleopatra's Alexandria. Among the most significant finds are the magnificent statues. Divers have uncovered numerous statues believed to have adorned the palace and the surrounding city. These include representations of Egyptian deities, members of the Ptolemaic dynasty, and possibly Cleopatra herself, although identifying specific individuals can be challenging. The layout of the submerged buildings, including what are thought to be the palace's living quarters, ceremonial areas, and perhaps even the famous pharaoh's lighthouse, provides insight into the architectural styles and urban planning of the time. Items ranging from pottery and glassware to coins and personal ornaments have been found, illustrating both the domestic life within the palace and the broader economic and social systems of Alexandria. Alexandria under Cleopatra was a cosmopolitan hub of trade, culture, and learning. The city housed the Great Library, a beacon of knowledge attracting scholars from across the ancient world. Cleopatra's reign marked the zenith of Alexandria's development as a center of Hellenistic culture, blending Egyptian traditions with Greek and Roman influences. The discovery of the palace underwater underscores Alexandria's importance as a cultural and political capital. An interesting parallel can be drawn between Cleopatra's palace in Alexandria and the sunken Roman city of Baiae in the Bay of Naples. Like Alexandria, Baiae was renowned for its opulent buildings, including villas, temples, and baths, many of which belonged to the wealthiest and most powerful figures of the Roman world. Both sites were lost to the sea due to natural disasters, Baiae to volcanic activity, and Alexandria to earthquakes and rising sea levels. The comparison highlights how both cities were centers of luxury and political power, reflecting the wealth and architectural taste of their respective civilizations. However, while Baiae offers insight into Roman elite leisure and architectural innovation, Cleopatra's palace in Alexandria provides a window into the last days of the Egyptian pharaohs and the Ptolemaic dynasty's efforts to blend Egyptian and Hellenistic cultures. The port of Alexandria, established by Alexander the Great in 331 BC, quickly became one of the world's most significant trade hubs and a beacon of cultural and intellectual achievement. Situated on the Mediterranean coast of Egypt, it connected trade routes from Europe, Asia, and Africa, making it a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and goods. The port's strategic and economic significance was unmatched in the ancient world, serving as the primary entry point for grain shipments from Egypt to Rome, a critical factor in Rome's imperial stability. One of the port's most iconic landmarks was the Pharos Lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Standing on the island of Pharos, it guided ships into the harbour with its towering light. Constructed in the 3rd century BC, it exemplified ancient engineering marvels and symbolised Alexandria's prosperity. Although not directly part of the port, the Great Library of Alexandria was emblematic of the intellectual vibrancy that the city's wealth and connectivity facilitated. It attracted scholars, scientists, and philosophers from across the ancient world. The royal quarters and palaces around the port included magnificent structures and the Museion, a shrine of the Muses, which housed the famous library. These buildings reflected the city's status as a centre of Hellenistic culture and power. Underwater archaeology has uncovered a wealth of artifacts from the port, including ancient shipwrecks, pottery, and everyday items, offering insights into ancient maritime practices and the diverse goods that flowed through the city. The port of Alexandria was crucial in the ancient economy, facilitating the trade of commodities such as grain, papyrus, glass, and precious metals. Its storied docks and warehouses bustled with merchants and goods from all corners of the Mediterranean and beyond. reflecting a highly organized trade network. The city's prosperity was closely tied to its port's efficiency and its ability to serve as a cultural and economic bridge between different worlds. Drawing a comparison, the port of Alexandria and the ancient Roman port of Ostia were both foundational to the economies of their respective empires, serving as vital nodes in the Mediterranean trade network. Ostia, at the mouth of the river Tiber, was the primary sea gateway for the Roman Empire, much like Alexandria was for Egypt. Each port was a focal point of economic activity and cultural exchange, reflecting the cosmopolitan nature of ancient Mediterranean life. However, while Ostia primarily served Rome and was critical for importing grain to feed the capital's population, Alexandria had a more global significance, connecting multiple continents. The discovery of exotic goods and the remains of diverse ships in Alexandria underscores its broader reach in the ancient trading world compared to Ostia, which, though significant, had a more centralized role within the Roman state.
The ancient underwater city of Alexandria, located at the mouth of the Nile River in Egypt, is a treasure trove of archaeological wonders and historical insights. Founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE, it quickly rose to become the cultural and economic hub of the ancient world. However, parts of this legendary city succumbed to the sea due to earthquakes and tsunamis over centuries. Diving into the depths of the Mediterranean, Frank Goddio and his team's exploration of Alexandria's underwater ruins stands as a testament to human curiosity and technological prowess. The discovery of this ancient city submerged beneath the sea intertwines the grand narratives of history, technology, and myth, offering a window into one of antiquity's greatest civilizations. The use of state-of-the-art technology, including submersible robots and sophisticated sonar mapping, marks a significant evolution in underwater archaeology, reminiscent of the groundbreaking exploration of the Titanic wreck. Yet, while the Titanic's discovery opened the deep sea to archaeologists, Goddio's project breathed life back into ancient urban landscapes, showcasing the advancements in archaeological methods. The preservation of artifacts and structures found underwater presents unique challenges, starkly contrasting with those encountered in the preservation of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The saltwater environment of Alexandria erodes materials over time, demanding innovative solutions for conservation, highlighting the diverse challenges archaeologists face based on the context of their discoveries. The uncovering of the royal quarters and temples in Alexandria offers unparalleled insights into the Ptolemaic dynasty's architectural and cultural grandeur, drawing comparisons to the discovery of Pompeii. However, Alexandria reveals its secrets from beneath the waves, providing a unique lens through which to view ancient urban planning and religious practices. When compared to other ancient submerged cities like Baiae or Pavlopetri, Alexandria's ruins underscore the city's cosmopolitan nature, standing as a testament to its role as a center of commerce, culture, and knowledge. Alexandria's position as a cultural and economic hub in the ancient world is further emphasized by the diversity of artifacts found, echoing the melting pot of cultures found in Silk Road cities like Samarkand. The discovery of remnants believed to be part of the Pharos Lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, underscores Alexandria's advanced engineering and pivotal role in ancient navigation, much like the Great Wall of China's significance in its own civilization. The successful exploration of Alexandria's underwater ruins not only advances our understanding of ancient civilizations, but also inspires further technological innovation in underwater archaeology. This quest to uncover the past mirrors how the space race propelled aerospace technology, demonstrating the impact of historical exploration on modern advancement. Moreover, the cultural resonance of these discoveries, akin to the fascination sparked by the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, highlights the enduring allure of Egypt's ancient civilizations. Exhibitions of artifacts from Alexandria's underwater ruins have captured the global public imagination. Delving into the depths of the Mediterranean, the underwater excavations of Alexandria have unveiled treasures that paint a vivid picture of a city steeped in glory and history. Among the ruins and relics, a myriad of statues, sphinxes, and architectural marvels whisper tales of ancient Alexandria's cultural and artistic zenith. One of the most breathtaking discoveries is a giant statue believed to depict Ptolemy II, an emblem of the fusion between Hellenistic and Egyptian influences that characterize the Ptolemaic dynasty. Crafted from red granite, This colossal figure stands as a bridge between two worlds, reminiscent of the grand colossi of Memnon in Luxor, Egypt, and underscoring the tradition of monumental sculpture that flourished in ancient Egyptian culture. The seabed also revealed sphinxes and statues of Egyptian gods and goddesses. These findings not only highlight the Ptolemies' efforts to weave together their Greek heritage with the rich tapestry of Egyptian religious symbolism. The sphinxes, majestic with their lion bodies and human heads, serve as symbols of the ruler's wisdom and power, reflecting the broader narrative of Greek and Egyptian cultural intermingling. Furthermore, the recovery of architectural fragments from Alexandria's waters provides a window into the city's architectural prowess and urban planning. Columns, capitals, and friezes bear witness to a city where Egyptian, Greek, and Roman influences converged, creating a unique aesthetic that mirrored Alexandria's identity as a melting pot of civilizations. This aspect of the discoveries draws parallels with the archaeological finds in ancient Rome, where a similar amalgamation of architectural styles speaks to a rich, interconnected Mediterranean world. The excavation also brought to light an assortment of pottery and jewelry, offering glimpses into the daily lives, trade, and artistic expressions of Alexandria's denizens. The variety of pottery, from utilitarian domestic vessels to elaborately decorated ceremonial pieces, suggests a society of complex social strata and diverse needs. Meanwhile, the jewelry, gold earrings, necklaces, and rings, often embellished with precious stones, underscores Alexandria's affluence and its pivotal role in the trade networks that crisscrossed the Mediterranean. These artifacts not only revealed the city's artistic flair, but also its connections to a wider world. Through these discoveries, the underwater ruins of Alexandria continue to fascinate and enlighten, offering a mosaic of insights into one of antiquity's most magnificent cities. When divers stumbled upon a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, little did they know they were about to uncover one of the most astonishing artifacts of the ancient world, the Antikythera mechanism. Often hailed as the world's first analog computer, this device, dating back to around 100 BCE, is a marvel of ancient engineering and scientific knowledge. With its intricate system of over 30 bronze gears housed in a wooden frame, the mechanism was designed to predict lunar and solar eclipses, track the cycles of the Olympic Games, and model the moon's complex orbit, showcasing a level of technological sophistication that seems centuries ahead of its time. But what's truly fascinating about the Antikythera mechanism isn't just its complexity and precision. It also served as an astronomical and calendar device, capable of calculating the positions of the sun, moon, and perhaps even the planets. It featured dials for the zodiac and solar calendar, embedding celestial phenomena within the fabric of timekeeping in ancient Greek society. Inscriptions on the device acted as a user guide, revealing a profound understanding of astronomy and mathematics among its creators and users. While the origins of this extraordinary artifact remain speculative, many believe its connection to Alexandria isn't far-fetched. Known as the intellectual beacon of the Hellenistic world, Alexandria was home to the legendary library and the museum, a research institution that attracted scholars like Euclid, Hero, and Archimedes. Their contributions to mathematics, physics, and engineering could very well have influenced the creation of the Antikythera mechanism, suggesting it may have originated from this vibrant scientific community. In fact, some scholars posit that the principles behind the mechanism could have been inspired by Archimedes himself, although he lived earlier than the device's estimated creation date. The discovery of the Antikythera mechanism in a shipwreck hints at the extensive trade networks and cultural exchanges of the time, linking Alexandria with other Greek locales, including Antikythera. Such connections likely facilitated the spread of technological and scientific knowledge across the Mediterranean. The legacy of the Antikythera mechanism extends far beyond its historical and archaeological significance. It stands as a testament to the technological achievements of the ancient Greeks, challenging our perceptions of ancient technology and highlighting their sophisticated understanding of mechanical devices. Modern scientists and engineers have drawn inspiration from this ancient marvel, leading to new discoveries about ancient science and technology, and even the development of replicas using ancient techniques. Ongoing research, employing advanced imaging techniques, continues to unveil the secrets of the Antikythera mechanism, offering insights not just into the device itself, but also into the scientific and cultural milieu of the Hellenistic period. Through the lens of this remarkable artifact, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity of the ancient world, particularly the pivotal role played by Alexandria in fostering a legacy of innovation and knowledge that continues to inspire to this day.